What's up guys, my name is Mark, welcome back to another video. Today here back on F1 2018 to try a brand new mod, that is the F1 2020 career mode mod. And I gotta say, I just had a little look at the menu and all that things, and it looks absolutely awesome. Welcome to another Friday Skins Mods episode 28, and today we're going to do another mod showcase. That is the F1 2020 career mode. This is a fantasy mode, and I gotta say to you guys that this mod looks absolutely amazing. Today is going to be a live com in this mod showcase, and before I start, we're going to do a 25% race. I don't know why. I'm gonna decide still in this episode. So we have the Mercedes. So as you can see, I'm going to talk about the team liveries and the drivers lineup before it gets jump into a car to do a 25% race. Like I said, so we have a Mercedes. So it looks pretty similar to the Mercedes that we have from this year. We have a little bit of black on top. Then we have the Ferrari. Yes, it looks a little bit the same. The red now is a little bit more shiny, so yeah, it looks kinda cool, but I think I still prefer the Ferrari from this year in terms of livery. The Red Bull has a more light blue, I can say, and the Force India, I gotta say, looks pretty awesome. Looks like, I don't know, like a spatial livery. I think its relation to, I can relate this to space because of the blue and the purple. I don't know if I'm thinking well, but this Force India livery looks absolutely gorgeous, much beautiful than the 2019 livery for sure. Then the Williams, we have a BMW back to the sport, and yeah, this livery looks absolutely amazing with the BMW logos. Reminds me a little bit of Maitini stripes there, but yeah, the Williams looks pretty cool, and the Renault has a little bit of more yellow. I think looks like that the colors were inverted, and yeah, that gave a pretty nice livery. The Toro Rosso remains the same. The blue is a little bit more darker. It has a little bit of it's similar as well to this year's livery, but it has some red on the center of the car, on the nose. The McLaren looks way different. It's not anymore the orange, the papaya orange. We have a mix of black and lime green, and it looks kind of weird because we are used to see the McLaren orange, but yeah, it's look kind of cool, I can say. It looks like an alien car, I can say. And then the Alfa Romeo Sauber has a lot of dark red, sorry, and yeah, looks pretty cool. The CNBC logo, yeah, on the car, I think is the difference in terms of sponsors. So here's the lineup. So in Mercedes we have the characters are from the 2018 game, so don't mind me that. The mod I think is not finished, but yeah, I decided to bring to you guys this mod because it looks absolutely amazing. So in the Mercedes you have George Russell and Esteban Ocon. Ferrari you have Alonso back to the sport, and then Charles Leclerc alongside him. In the Red Bull you have Sainz and Sebastian Vettel. In the Force India, the Racing Point Force India, we have Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas. The BMW we have Verstappen and Hulkenberg. In the Renault we have Jack Aitken that graduated from Formula 2 to the 2020 season, and Daniel Ricciardo. In the Toro Rosso we have Alex Albon that remains in the team, and Pierre Gasly that was demoted from Red Bull to Toro Rosso. In Haas, the drivers are the same. It's Roman Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. The McLaren is now Lewis Hamilton back to the working team, and then Lando Norris alongside him. And then finally in the Alfa Romeo we have Mick Schumacher and Kimi Räikkönen that remains on the spot, and Mick Schumacher is the new guy at Formula 1. So today I think I'm going to drive, I would like to drive with the BMW Williams, but the car should be slow, so maybe I'm not going to choose the Williams. Maybe I'm going to choose, I'm a little bit indecisive to be honest, but I think I'm going to choose the Force India. That looks pretty cool. Or maybe I'm going to choose the McLaren. It looks so much different. So yeah, we're going today as Lewis Hamilton, and we're going to do a race where I think we're going to do a race around, let's do around Silverstone, because yeah, it's Lewis Hamilton's home Grand Prix, and we're going to do in the short layout. So instead of 25% race, we're going to do a 50% race around the short layout of Silverstone. And yeah, let's see, we're going to do a short qualifying to get used to the car, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So wish me luck, and let's try this amazing mod.
It's time once again then for qualifying here at Silverstone, and what we're hoping will be a tight contest for pole position. With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
Traditionally, these are very Adrian Newey conditions. The Red Bull's habit of creating incredible downforce coupled with the high rake they like to run is perfect for the wet, and it's helped them close the power gap a number of times over recent years. I think Force India as well, always a bit of a dark horse in changeable conditions, and of course the McLarens have a fairly good chassis. Having said that, I don't want to make a firm prediction. More than performance, the deciding factor is going to be the timing. The level of wetness out on the track is going to constantly rise and fall, and anyone who can find that perfect window when it's at its driest will have a big advantage out there.
Here we are, guys, on the garage, and as you can see, this black and lime green McLaren looks kind of cool. Like I said, looks like an alien car, but yeah, welcome guys to the British Grand Prix, and as you saw, we're going to test this mod, and yeah, we're going to do a qualifying intermediate condition, so let's see if we can guarantee a good position for the race. And yeah, let's see as well if the performance of the car will change, because I do not know. So further ado, let's go down to the track. Leave a like if you enjoy Scratch enough to see more Formula 1 content. If you have any mods that you want me to try, leave it on the comment section below, and the download link of the mod, ensure that I'm going to do more. And I forgot, the download link of this mod is going to be on the description as always. So further ado, let's go down to the track and let's see if we can get a good qualifying time. Here we go, end of lap 1 in these slippery conditions at Silverstone. It's a raining day, but here we go in our McLaren, Lewis Hamilton's helmet, and it's P4 after our first run. So let's see if we can do better in the next lap. Go last lap, we don't have enough fuel, but we're going to cross the line, and it's still P7. So we're going now to the garage, put a new set of tires, and let's see if we can make a better job. I think the conditions are going to improve. So here we go. This is going to be our final lap of qualifying. Let's see, brand new set of intermediate tires. Let's see what we can do. Come on, join me on this lap. Conditions are definitely improved a little bit. 1/10 up. I can feel more grip on the car. Across the line, 3/10 up. What is he going to be? Where are we going to start this race? Lewis Hamilton is going to start in P6 in the McLaren. It was a nice qualifying, good job. So I think the car performances are the same. We have a Ferrari 1-2, yeah, the Mercedes and the Red Bulls up the order. We have one of the Mercedes it's of Ocon, a little bit down the order, but I think the rest I think is pretty much the same. Yeah, we have the Williams in the final positions. We have Verstappen in P19, so that's kind of weird to see. But yeah, I think the car performances are the same, so yeah. So now let's go to the race, a 50% race around Silverstone in the short layout. Let's see what we can do, and let's go down to the track. Wish me luck.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
Thanks a lot, Jeff, and welcome guys to the British Grand Prix, starting in P6 as Lewis Hamilton in the McLaren. So yeah, here's the strategy. We're going to have a dry race, and yeah, we're going to start on the soft and then switch to the mediums, and yeah, that's pretty much how our race is going to be. So let's see, 2020 fantasy mode. We are best of the rest, according, because the performance are the same. 5 red lights for the British Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go. And Vettel is in the Red Bull. He's back to the Red Bull. The love was still there, like Verstappen said. And yeah, we just been overtaken by Jake Aitken. Let's see if we can hold and get that position back. Or maybe in Vettel as well. Vettel and Hamilton, some contact. Rivals when in the Ferrari versus Mercedes. But here is McLaren versus Red Bull. And we are still side by side. And there's Aitken, he's joining. He's getting closer. It's a free wide. And let's see if we can hold the position. We went a little bit wide. We have to be careful when rejoining to the track. Vettel is on the outside. We have Aitken. We're going to put a little bit of wheels off to the grass. Still side by side, but I think that's pretty much it. Vettel is going to take the position. That Red Bull is much stronger in terms of straight line speed, but let's see if we can try to... We are in the slipstream of Vettel. Let's see if we can try to get back that position using all the track. Up of inside maybe of Vettel. He's going to close a little bit the door, and that wasn't very smart at all. And yeah, Vettel gets back P5, so it was a very good battle on the first lap. So yeah, now he's just try to be best of the rest in this race. Let's try to be consistent. Ocon moving into P7, so now we have to negotiate with the Mercedes. That is going to be very hard to keep Ocon behind us, because that Mercedes power has some straight line speed. And there goes Ocon. He's going defensive, so that's not very much... that's not a very good overtake point that I was trying to say. And yeah, we maintain P6. Can we hold Ocon? That's very close. Ocon now is on the inside. Let's leave the room. See, squeeze him off. And Haiti, oh my god, that is a huge crash. Aitken tangles with Ocon, and Ocon's race I think is over. Let's see what happened. So we're seeing Ocon's POV. Let's see. I left a lot of room, as you can see. Then it turns into me a little bit. We have some contact. I tried to be very tight here, but then I took the decision to squeeze him off. So I think there's nothing wrong there. And yeah, Aitken just came very aggressively. So I think that's pretty much a racing incident. But Ocon is turning a little bit to the right, so I gotta say, I think that's his fault. That's a very nice camera shot. Made a mistake. Last corner, we're going to be vulnerable to Aitken.
Okay, gap to leader, 10.
We're going to try to be defensive this time. And we do so. That is a nice defense. Going defensive on that fast right-hander is not a very good option, but yeah, it worked this time. I'm impressed. There goes Aitken. Maybe he's going to try something. We're going to leave a little bit of room. Still there. Squeeze him off. And we defend again.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.
And now Grosjean is behind us. So he's going to be a little bit more aggressive on the straights because of that Ferrari engine. So let's see if we can fend that off. Got TRS. He's gaining. We're going to move to the defensive side. And we just do so. Going a little bit off to the track. So Grosjean is going to come back. Let's see if we left a lot of plenty of room. We didn't squeeze Grosjean off. And now there's a little bit of contact. Grosjean is going to have DRS. But I think we're going to have the room. Yes, we had. And yeah, we are still in P6. So a very nice battle here. Driver in front.
Vettel is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 4.1 seconds. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Okay, so now Grosjean has a better chance now. Oh! So I think now Grosjean has a better chance now. Try to defend, squeeze a little bit, and we do so. That was very close. There was some contact behind, but we maintain this P6. A lot of defending.
Remember, box this lap. distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Okay, so hey, Aitken is going to try the undercut. Going to try to make the overcut, so now we have to push in this lap. So now we're going to pit on this lap. Let's see if we can maintain the position on Aitken. So we're going to brake, and let's see if we can maintain this P6.
One stop left in this strategy.
Oh, and my teammate is coming as well, so we're going to have such a pit stop battle here. I hope my teammate doesn't get stacked, yeah, there's a lot of people on the pit, so it's going to be a huge confusion, so I have to focus now. The suits of the mechanics were changed. Oh god, we're losing a lot of time because of the Alfa Romeo, and we've been overtaken by Ricciardo, so it wasn't a good stop period, so now we have to get the position back. There goes Aitken. He's going to get the position by an absolute mile. So the undercut has worked. I pushed a lot on this lap, but I think my tires were absolutely destroyed. There goes Albon. On the we have cool tires. Albon on the Toro Rosso. I was trying to get focus. So now we are in P8. Now we have a work to do. That is catch Ricciardo and Aitken. There's a Red Bull splitting the both Renaults. I think it's Sebastian Vettel, I believe. So yeah, Aitken jumped me and Sebastian Vettel, that was a little bit far. So the undercut in this layout is pretty powerful. Oh, there's Ricciardo trying something on his teammate. They are going to lose time. They are killing their races, and he's allowing me to catch them. Ricciardo made the move on Aitken, so now he's out, and let's see if he can get Dom DRS. Yes, I think. So yeah, let's see. Let's wait for the straight. Now we are vulnerable to Albon. This is not a good time to be vulnerable, because we have to make this move on Aitken. Maybe now, no, it's a little bit risky. We're going to wait for the straight. Ricciardo is pulling away. But let's see, we have the DRS, we are much closer to him. So let's put this thing on rich mic, overtake mode. Should be an easy pass. Oh, I lost a little bit the back of the car. We received a warning actually. And yeah, we are in P7. But Ricciardo is best of the rest. Let's see if we can catch the Aussie. So we are in lap 22, we are running out of laps. And here's the situation, we are gaining time to Vettel. He was overtaken by Ricciardo. I think now he's trying something, so we're going to try to push. And let's see if we can try to overtake at least one. And I think Vettel is trying something on Ricciardo on the outside. I'm not seeing very clearly, but I think it's what is happening. And Ricciardo squeezed Vettel off, so that is going to allow us to gain even more time, 2 seconds away from the Red Bull. So let's see, let's push. We're getting close. I need 1 second for the DRS. 1.6. Come on, it's still possible.
Some information on Alonso. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Oh, I'm seeing Ferrari. Is Alonso? Yes, it is. Typical. That's great banter. I think we have the pace, but yeah, we need, I think, some more laps to get the DRS, and I think it would be done. Charles Leclerc wins the Grand Prix in the Ferrari. Maybe in 2020 we can see a much stronger Ferrari. Carlos Sainz sets the fastest lap in the Red Bull, and we're going to claim P6 in front of Hamilton's home crowd in this alien McLaren. Like I said, this mod is amazing. Final couple of corners, Vettel, yeah, he is very close to us, but yeah, it's P6, it's a nice position, and yeah, I'm quite happy. Good mod.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well though, there's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hand on the wheel, of course.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
That's so weird to see Brendan Hartley on the podium. He isn't on the game, but yeah, we can put the faces of other drivers outside of the 2018 game. So yeah, it's kind of weird to see Hartley on the podium. And that was the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is the 2020 mod. I'm not remembering the name of the modder, but yeah, if you're watching this, thank you so much for this mod. It looks absolutely amazing. Great mod, very complete mod. I think the only thing remaining is putting the face on the menu and maybe change the car performance. That would be really cool. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you need to see more Formula 1 content. It really motivates me to make more. But now it's time to say goodbye. My name is Tomasz, and I'll see you guys next time.